I just got done packing all my bags. My flight leaves in a few hours to head out to Knoxville in Tennessee, and I'm going to be headed out there for B-Sides Knoxville to keynote for them. I still don't know what I'm going to keynote. I put two presentations together, one on attack surface management and one is on bug bounties, and it's a little bit about a story of myself and how I got started. I haven't done a vlog in a while, and I've been watching a lot of travel vlogs, and I wanted to challenge myself and see if I can make something out of this trip. So let's go ahead, head to Knoxville and see what they're about. Alright, I'm traveling today, and H1303 is also happening. It has a bunch of reports that are in the needs more information state. So, quick hacking session before I get to my flight and head to Denver. I have just gone into my room, and today has been nothing but an epic fail. I gotta find the light so you guys can see me. My camera gear failed.
What?
My camera gear failed.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Clay lost all my footage I came with this Sony card.
My camera gear
my videographer.
Let's think about this. We're all humans and we all make mistakes. I couldn't do any more content when I was delayed at the airport, bored out of my mind, and I was kind of hacking, kind of not really hacking. But today has been exhausting. I still want to make this vlog work, even though I lost an entire day of travel content, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try and make the most of it. Morning, all right. I got to sleep in a little bit. I'm still not ready. I'm gonna do updates throughout the video and show you what I'm up to. But yeah, let's see if I can balance work, life hacking event, content, visiting the city, and also doing this conference tomorrow and making home in all the next 24 hours. Also, if you're wondering how I travel, you always have to have cables, extra cables, USB-C to USB-C, extra headphones. Don't want to talk about it. Just random cables that I may need, you never know. And then the better one is snacks. There was more snacks in here, obviously I ate a bunch of them. Most of you know, I'm dieting right now a little bit, but this is how I keep dieting. I bring all these foods with me. Oatmeal, bars, and then obviously some sausages. So when I get hungry, I don't go and waste my money. Alright, I managed to find a coffee spot. So one of the things I try to do when I go to a new city is I try to look for one coffee shop that I try. It's a local coffee shop, not a Starbucks, not a Peet's Coffee, not a big name, but something local. I think this place is local. Who knows? I hope. Then I try to find a restaurant, local restaurant, diner, whatever, that's not like a Denny's or IHOP or McDonald's and something like that. Something that's really local and try out their food. I think Tennessee is known for barbecue food, so I'm gonna enjoy barbecue in a bit. Here's my coffee, cold brew. I know my European followers would probably not like the whole cold coffee thing, but it's a cold brew, it's still coffee. I think I'm done working on my slides for a little bit. I'm getting a little hungry. I haven't had much to eat other than the snacks I packed, my snack 5 bag as I would call it. So I'm gonna find somewhere to eat and get some food. I'm also told that Tennessee is really well known for whiskey. Two tracks. There's one right here. I did a quick walkthrough of it earlier. And there's one more over there somewhere. They're doing a second one over there. There's a second track. CTF's there. There's some books being signed and walking with them over. Okay, just made it here. I'll put the camera down here and talk. Not a good angle. Gonna try and see if my gear works for tomorrow. Do a quick check, make sure my notes work, so I can not stress about this all the way tomorrow. Venue looks cool so far, so I'll be up here. This is where the keynote's gonna happen. It's a pretty big venue. And then downstairs there's a CTF, people are signing books. Don't know if it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Is it gonna work? It's not gonna work. Maybe it's gonna work. So I'm here with one of the organizers from B-Sides Knoxville. Adrian actually reached out to me to come here as a keynote speaker. There is a few things that they do different about B-Sides. One, we're gonna find out what B-Sides is because there's a cool story behind it and how they pick keynote speakers and keynote speakers.
Yeah, so B-Sides started in I think 2007, 2008, 2009, I can't even remember now. But it started in Las Vegas. Basically, a bunch of people thought they had great talks, couldn't figure out why they were getting turned down by DEF CON and Black Hat. So they decided to start their own conference for these talks that didn't quite fit into the themes and the expectations of some of these bigger conferences that have been around for a while. So they created B-Sides, and B-Sides is called B-Sides because it is the talks that don't quite fit. You know, the ones that don't go on the main album. So the A side would be DEF CON, would be Black Hat. And here in Knoxville, we are the B-side to Cisco's internal conference, the Offensive Security Summit, which they have their own team that pen tests their own products within Cisco. And part of that team is based here in Knoxville. And so that conference is just ending up. It's a three-day conference that runs this week. We feed everybody. You know, food is big in Knoxville. You know, we're in the South. We love to feed people. So everybody gets breakfast and lunch, and we have a good time.
Before I head out, I promised my friend Elise, she's been helping with my nutrition and dieting things, that I would get some form of physical activity in besides walking. I walked a lot. I walked everywhere I could, except to the venue, which was really far. It was like a 40-minute walk that I didn't do. But I'm gonna do some lightweight workout. Like I'm gonna do some planks, like this, and side planks, and all that good stuff, just to get some physical activity in me. Point being is, I told myself as a part of this, like, there were a couple of things I want to juggle throughout this entire, like, vlog that I'm doing. One was to make content, just put myself out there and do content. To eat healthy. I know I said I was going to go to a coffee shop. I went to a coffee shop and then go to a local restaurant. I couldn't record a local restaurant part because of the privacy of the organizers that were there. They didn't want to be on camera. I didn't ask, honestly. I did those and I kept healthy, and then the third thing was doing some hacking, which I kind of did for the live hacking event with HackerOne, and then the last one is trying to get some activity in, whether there's a gym or not. I couldn't find a gym, so I'm going to do it here instead. The talk I'm doing tomorrow is mostly about bug bounty hunters, how anybody could pretty much find a path for themselves online if they wanted to. It's a story of a bunch of bug bounty hunters like the Dog EG, aka Tommy. I talk about Shubs, Peter Yaworski, ZLZ, a bunch of other people. Pete is on there. I think I mentioned that one already. Vicky Lee is on there. I talked about a lot of hackers and how they have been able to make money, careers, score a job, networking, investment, whatever, with bug bounty money. All right, so one of the people that I ran into at B-Sides Knoxville is Corey, whose book just came out on API hacking. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the book?
Yeah, it's hacking APIs. It's out with No Starch Press. Guides you through pen testing and attacking APIs for bug bounties.
And when does it come out?
Comes out with major retailers on July 5th.
July 5th. So when I get it, I'm actually going to get a signed copy of it, hopefully tomorrow. He's going to sign me one and give it to me. If you want to get it, go check it out. I've skimmed through it a little bit. It looked really cool. There's a lot of stuff to be covered, but he's here. He's going to hopefully sign my copy and get to do some API hacking. The funny thing about meeting Corey is when I got here, I didn't expect to meet him. Honestly, I didn't expect to meet a lot of people that were at this conference, and it shows the power of these conferences because there's so many people that are behind the scenes. Everyone in InfoSec is pretty connected to each other, but meeting him was incredible because I'd seen him all over Twitter. Hello, Popo. I've seen him around Twitter a lot, especially with, let me go over here, especially with his book coming out, and I wanted to really reach out to him and learn about his book a little bit, and I didn't have the chance, and then here he is today. I found out that he's signing his book at B-Sides Knoxville, so it's pretty cool. I was not expecting it at all. I'm kind of happy that I got to meet him and chat with him and get to know him a little bit. Definitely go check out his book. He's a little humble about what he covers. He covers a ton of API stuff. I grabbed the book at the walkthrough of the conference today when we're doing it, and hefty, thick book, and he talks about a lot of different API things. And I think he said he covers a lot of bug bounty stuff at some point in it. And on top of it, there's also a chapter on GraphQL, which is really, really cool. For bug bounty hunters, people like myself that do a lot of bug bounties, I think that's a really good book to cover and learn from. So I definitely recommend it. And honestly, I was not expecting any of these people that I ran into. 14 hours left. Almost done with my slides. Walked around a bit. Honestly, I don't know if I have the energy to work on these slides more, but I kind of have to. I don't even know what time it is. This one is set to California time, so I don't lose track of time. It's 10:44 here, and honestly, I may just go watch some Netflix and chill it alone, and not worry about my slides too much until tomorrow morning. I say that now, but I'm probably gonna look at my slides anyways, but yeah, that's it. Also, not gonna lie, doing this vlog has really pushed me out of my comfort zone. Doing this and having a camera out a lot of time has been very, very challenging, just walking around the street with a camera in my hand, but I've been giving it a try. I want to do more of these, so it's been fun having a camera in my face, walking around. I don't know how I feel about it, but so far it's been fun. The video was fun. Honestly, like, the amount of people I've met so far has been insane. I wasn't expecting to meet so many cool people. And I don't mean that in a weird way of like I wasn't expecting it. Every time I go to a conference, I don't expect it. But the organizers here at this B-Sides have been incredible to work with. The amount of networking done has been insane. And yeah, so far so good. But for now, nope, I'm in the right one. I'm gonna find a light, you know what? There we go, much better. It's not much of a light though. Hold on, one more light. All right, that's what I'm excited about. Cannot wait to go to sleep. All right, it is May 13th, and officially, it is time for me to head out to B-Sides Knoxville. And also means I gotta check out of this room, take all my bags, go to B-Sides, hang out, meet some people, and see what this conference is about. Alright, somehow he decided to be over there. I'm gonna go find him. Hello.
Alright, so we're here with Corey again. Do the book signing here. Where's Joe? Joe's not doing his?
He's
Walking around?
occasionally.
Awesome, thank you, man.
Welcome to the 8th annual B-Sides Knoxville. We're getting ready to do our keynotes. We do keynotes in the afternoon because keynotes in the morning make no sense. Half the people aren't here yet. Nobody's awake yet. It's just not a good scene. I never asked you how to pronounce your last name, but I'm going to take a stab at it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it live. We do this live at B-Sides Knoxville. Ben Sadeghipour? Sadeghipour? Yeah. So Ben is presenting for us, and if you don't know, our tradition for keynote speakers, we don't pick the keynote speakers. Last year's keynote speaker picks this year's keynote speaker. So Ben will get to pick next year's keynote speaker. So I don't have to do it. Much easier that way. All the best keynote speakers know each other. This is common knowledge. All right, so without further ado, Ben is presenting Would I Even Be Here If It Wasn't for the Internet?
Lost my clicker somewhere. I look for it. Before I get started, I wanted you to say, oh, you had it. You stole it from me. That's it. All right. My stuff down. There's $1 trillion
Thank you.
deal.
Thank
There you go. Congrats again for knowing what a bug bounty is.
Thanks. I get bored in class, so I just look up different strategies.
Don't mind.
I like the shirt, dude.
Yes.
Wow, this has been recorded.